Bitcoin and the crypto market have truly exploded. Do you feel the electricity in the air? I do. Up 27%, almost 28% in the last 7 days. $89,000. I knew it. I told you after the election, the market was going to explode. If you were in my Sensei chats, you knew what was coming. You knew it for months. We've been talking about this for months, and bam, we were right on cue, baby. Ethereum is at 32.94. Guys, the market is exploding. And how this works is usually Bitcoin has a blow off top, goes down into Ethereum, then it goes into altcoins and memes. Guys, we are front running the market right now with a lot of tokens, and it is getting exciting. There's also projects that are launching, and that's what I want to talk to you about here today. But first, check this out. Senator Loomis, it says we are going to build a strategic Bitcoin reserve. So the Trump administration has talked about buying 1 million Bitcoin over the next 4 years, okay? And you're talking about adding billions more into Bitcoin to buy that 1 million tokens. And this also puts other countries at a disadvantage if they don't also have a strategic Bitcoin reserve. Think about this. It could transform into not just Bitcoin. It could transform into Ethereum, Solana, Sui, XRP. You name it could be added to these type of reserves that countries are going to want to stockpile. And what does that do for me and you? That creates future wealth for the people that are holding these assets before these countries get into them. I wanted to touch base here on Memereum. Memereum is a project that is actually launching here in a few days. They have a pre-sale, and they have insurance-backed tokens. And I thought this was pretty interesting. That's why I wanted to at least talk with you about it and bring this up to see if you're actually, if any of you have heard about this. I've seen a lot of, altcoin influencers talk about this project, and I just wanted to touch base. Some people in my community asked me about this, so I wanted to make a video about them just to go through the project and give you my opinion. So Memereum is here. They have several different products. One is called Meme Swap. One is called they have a launch pad that they're going to launch. They also have insurance, right? And so I was like, insurance, how does this work? So I pulled up, they have a document that they created here that goes through how their insurance works. And I thought this is really interesting. I do think the market, as it becomes more generalized, as more people, as the masses start to get into crypto, people are going to be looking for ways to protect their investments, right? And insurance is a good way to do that. We have insurance for our homes. We have insurance for our cars. And if something happens to us in life, we have hospital insurance and all these different kinds of things. Why not have crypto insurance? So, hey, this is a cool idea. So let's talk about how it's supposed to work. So Adam is the person, the fictitious person that we're using here. Adam decided to protect his future investments. He purchased Memereum tokens worth $500. So their protocol token is called Meme. Great name. And so the guy, you would need to buy $500, or this is just the example, $500 worth of their token, as well as not only his meme tokens are increasing in value, but also he is also protected against specific investments that he will decide to make. So if you decide to buy other insurance cryptos through Memereum Swap, those would be protected depending what country you live in. So there's some caveats here. So Adam invested $600 into Baby Doge Inu through Meme Swap. And so let's say the developer for Baby Doge Inu got greedy. He rugged the project. And so Adam lost $600 because the developer rugged the project. Adam decided to make an insurance claim through Memereum's website to recover up to 90% of the $600 he lost. And how this works is Adam can only claim up to 3 times of his insurance premium, which is $180 worth of Memereum in this case. Adam's Baby Doge Inu holdings is 600, 10% premium, 10% of 600 is $60. And then you times that by 3 and $180 maximum cap of his insurance claim. So that's how it's supposed to work. Memereum's insurance department accepted his claim and deducted 10% insurance premium for those $600 worth of assets. It says we provide comprehensive insurance coverage for a myriad of digital coins. And so I was like, well, what coins do they offer insurance for? And so you can actually go on their swap, which is the beta version, and take a look. So if you buy any of these tokens through their meme swap, you can be covered if you live in those specific countries. Okay. And so what else do they offer? So they are going to have some type of launch pad. They are going to have staking. They seem to be trying to build out a really decent platform here. Okay. Now, you can actually get into the pre-sale if you get in. We're going to list all of the description in the description of this video. They're going to have all of the links to go in and take a look at here. So you can click buy now, of course, and you can connect your wallet. There's 2 days and 3 hours. We're going to try to get this video out today. So you should have about 2 days left to participate if you so choose to. As you can see on the right, here's the top 30 holders and how much money that they've put into this. Today's price is basically 15 cents. Next price looks like it's going to be 16 cents. And you can purchase your tokens through here. They also you're going to have a newsletter. They have an ROI calculator, a price increase calculator, a pre-sale graph, community chat. There's a lot of different things that you can access through this. And as well as they also, let me just go back to their website here. They confirm listings on exchanges. So they are saying that they're going to be listing on some of these exchanges such as Toolbit, BitVenus, Vindax, Asbit. I think these are some smaller exchanges, right, to get onto quickly, more easily. I'm sure they're going to work on getting on some more. And as you can see, they've paid a lot of different influencers to talk about this token. And so you can see why choose Memereum, MemeSwap, Trade, and Seifu, experienced team, four exchanges, pre-listed, audited project. Of course, you want to check that out. And they've been on, Business Community, Yahoo Finance, Watcher Guru, and some other places. You can see that the total distribution of the token is going to be a 200 million supply. They are going to burn 50 million tokens. It sounds like either at launch or right after. And of course, 100 million tokens are going to be up for pre-sale, and the rest will go on some of these exchanges or some dexes, I'm sure, right after they launch. And of course, secured by the meme, right? And so here is their roadmap. You can see, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, phase 4. They're getting, to some of this. They're getting to marketing, which is their phase 3 here. Listing, of course, insurance and NFT, of course, and then lending with meme cards. So they're going to have their own type of card that you are going to be able to use as well. And so here is the team. I went ahead and pulled up their co-founder, which his name is Oliver Sanchez. Now, so you can see co-founder, consultant, developer. As Oliver, a seasoned banking professional, recognizes the transformative potential of decentralized finance, it's noteworthy that he has contributed to the development of 30 blockchain assets, garnered several prestigious awards. And then you can see that he is a co-founder in Memereum. He was or still is co-founder of blockchain technology. They did get a $25 million grant a few years ago. And then he was an investment banker before that at Goldman Sachs. And he looks like he has some prestigious education. So if you want to go ahead and take a look at this, you definitely can. There's also some information down here as you can reach out to some of these other people that work for the company if you so choose to. Their Telegram at the bottom of all this. So Cameron, Eleanor, Bessie, good name, and then Darlene here. And then, they share some tweets for some different people around the crypto space that have talked about them. As you can see, they've either got some really good partnerships and deals with some of these influencers, and they put some money out there to really push this. So, will it be successful? We are in a bull market. It looks like they're trying to do a lot of things that could be successful. Time will tell what type of adoption they will have for this. Of course, it will depend on how many countries they can expand to with their insurance, because I think that'll be a big thing for them. You can get any type of information down here. They do have some of these different, let me just show you here really quickly. They have some development updates that you can take a look at here on the website, as well as on the bottom here, you can explore. They have Telegram chats in different languages. You can explore their audit, their white paper, their Memereum card, all kinds of things down here. Here's all of their socials. I will show you their Twitter pages right here. Looks like they have about 10,000 followers, and they are trying to build it as they go here. And hey, take a look at this. I will leave everything down in the description. You let me know what you think. I would love to hear from you. This has been Memereum Deep Dive. I hope you enjoyed. I'll see you next time. I've been Crypto Sensei. Aloha.